Hello, this is Paul Gannon.
Hello, Eli here.
And we're standing at a bus stop waiting for a bus in London on the 14th of May, 2018. But this is just a little introduction to the following video you're about to see, which is, Eli, do you know?
Yeah, it's the Rogue's Handbook bumper book of horror.
The Edinburgh show we did in, I think, 2009, maybe 2010. And we just thought we'd do a little introduction to say...
Was it new 2009 or 2010?
Don't know.
It's bullshit.
I'll put a thing in the description below about it.
Fine.
Did you enjoy doing the show?
I've got mixed, conflicted... Yeah.
Right, okay, good. It was an interesting show. And one day, Eli and I will talk about it on the CheapShow podcast, probably. Why not?
Because I'd rather forget that ever happened.
Right, well, you're about to watch it. It's a sketch show with me, Graeme Casey, Adam Lannon and Eli Silverman doing a sketch show called The Bumper Book of Horror, a sequel to our show the year before called The Bumper Book of Sketches.
We did 2 years in a row?
I think so.
Mate, you have no recollection of your own life.
Yeah, but you don't either.
Yes, I can work it out.
Go on then.
Right, so last year, then...
Useless.
We went up, it wasn't 2 years in a row.
Right, okay, it wasn't 2 years in a row, but we did a horror theme one with sketches that are silly, a little scary, a little daft, a little surreal.
It's not scary. Nothing scary about it.
Your performance is scary.
Yes, because it's an effective performance and my portrayal of Dracula is very good. Thank you. Cool.
Apart from the one bit where you're meant to just come on, deliver a line, you fucked it up, and then you were like, oh, whose fault's this? It's not mine. It's your fault. Oh.
That was a piece of clowning that I built into that night's performance as a sort of piece of impromptu comedy, Paul, and people will recognise that. Truly trying to liven up your leaden performance.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you! Anyway, there's a couple of classic sketches in this show that we're proud of. What the Poltergeist sketch being the one mostly I think I'm most proud of. It's good.
Oh God!
What's your favourite sketch?
Poltergeist one, probably.
There you go, then.
Certainly not the one where you had the ghost is the... You didn't write that one anyway, did you?
Which one?
When the policeman is the ghost.
No, I wrote that one.
That sucks.
Fuck off. I had trouble trying to remember the lines of a sketch that I wrote.
You wrote those lines, and you could never remember them.
But this performance...
That's because they were shit lines. There was something impenetrably unrememberable.
Fucking twat.
Unmemorable.
The point I'm trying to make is that in this performance is the only night I got it right. So that's lucky. But it was also the night you got multiple things wrong.
Yeah, it happened to be.
Good.
Was it also the night where you smashed your head walking off stage? That happened later, did it?
No. Again, we will talk about that in an episode of CheapShow, I think. But anyway,
Love it. I
was concussed.
Yeah, it was great.
No, it wasn't. Anyway, waiting for our bus. So while we wait for our bus,
why don't... You were happy when you were concussed.
Why don't
you... were easily manageable when you were concussed. You did what were you told.
While we wait for a bus, why don't you sit back and for the next 55 minutes enjoy the comedy stylings of the Rogue's Handbook and their Edinburgh Festival show. I'm turning away. And their Edinburgh Fringe show.
Finish it off like I'm the Vox Pop.
I'm doing it.
Thank you. Enjoy this, everyone. Thank you.
Rogue's Handbook's Bumper Book of Horror. Enjoy. It's unedited and uncut, and it's only in one angle, so it's not thrilling to look at, but it's exciting to watch.
Why are you doing this?
I've got to do an intro to put it into context. Right, no more questions. Please enjoy the show.
Mortals, and lay your burdens to rest. We're on the final journey from this realm to the next. Do you have the nerve for visions so insane, or are horrifying sketches that will feast upon your brain? murderers, the fringes of weird science. We'll even have some fantasy or supernatural appliance. Tales of shock and terror shall await you this fair hour, so make yourselves uncomfortable as you witness the power of the Rogue's Handbook, Bumper Book of Horror.
When I joined this merry group, I was an evil demon. I prey upon you when you sleep and kill you when you're dreaming. But then these rogues, they rescued me, performed an exorcism. But I'm pretty sure the procedure didn't require a circumcision.
I investigate the unexplained, my fears remained undaunted. I'll happily face a room or house that claims that it is haunted. But once at a spooky restaurant where they serve the fur-phobic lizards, the unholiest thing on show was me, puking up my gizzards.
I'm so hot, I see me steaming. I'm not I think they're dreaming. Some girls say yes and some say maybe. Most trippy like a leopard with a cake so rabies. I'm not the time for fancy talking. Go online for my top tips on stalking. Go round your house just to drop in and terrify your parents with my body popping.
1 bar of body popping, 2 bars of body popping, 3 bars of body popping, 4 bars of body popping, 5 bars of body popping, 6 bars of body popping. He mechanically works like a clock.
Gonna rip out your heart if you call it Ewok.
Aye! Fat and hairy!
Oh, mate.
So let's begin this gruesomely odd show that's great and gloomy fog. Remove your very faith in God. Destroy the heavy rocker mod. Oh, Cricket, Ripper, Manson, Todd, a crooked crook, a spooky god.
Dracula's rather sexy bod. Those horsemen there stood in quad.
Beholding Frankenstein lightning rod, a body snatching alien pod.
A killer piranha or maybe caught. Something's wrong in the pot.
Oh, the evil pterodon, the venom of a horny frog.
The Robinson's jam. Golly, walk up on the path, really trod.
Son of Jor-El, kneel before God, the evil that is Kenneth Dodd.
Bricks all in a pot.
Like wrap that up, you stupid sod.
Shall we begin?
Can we begin?
Yes, let's begin.
We can finally begin the Rogue's Handbook, Bumper Book of Horror.
Imagine, if you will, a time of heroes, villains, and daring do, in a land of unlimited possibilities. Sir Wilfrid the Limp is on a quest, and it's one that will push his understanding of weaponry to its very limits.
Ah, good day to you, good night. What brings you to my medieval armory and sundry shop?
Well, I have been issued with a quest to rescue the fair maiden trapped in the top of a tall tower guarded by an evil purple dragon called Law, the Vengeful.
Yes, but what kind of weapon can I help you with specifically?
Ah, fair question, sir. I have searched long and fruitlessly throughout this fair and pleasant land of ours, looking for a sword that will help and safely slay the dragon. Sir, I wish to purchase your most wonderful sword.
Ha ha! Well, please feel free to look about.
Thank you.
Choose me.
Did you hear that?
Hear what, Squire?
That wonderful, mystical, haunting voice.
No, I didn't hear anything. I was too busy eating this rat.
I can help you slay the dragon, fair knight. for I am the sword with the crooked blade.
I must have you. I will have you.
Well, I'm right here.
I'm looking for the sword.
Closer, young knight, closer. I'm here.
Ah, the Tsar! I have found you sword. Tell me, sir, how much for this very weapon?
But Squire, this sword is bent. The handle is all rusty. Why do you want this poor specimen?
I must have this sword, sir. His voice has guided me to its very presence. I must need this weapon. It is my destiny.
Well, I'd love to sell it to you, but unfortunately, Sir Colin the Preemptive, he was here half an hour ago. He's put a deposit on it.
The deposit? How much?
30 gold coins.
30 gold coins? I will give you 40 gold coins.
Oh, I'd love to, but Sir Colin the Preemptive, he has another name, Sir Colin the Stroke Cutter Offer.
In that case, sir, I will give you 100 gold coins.
For that? Blimey! Oh, well, yes, absolutely, it's a deal.
Really?
Yes.
Marvellous huzzah! Here is your money, you horrible-looking man. Now to go off right to the tall tower, rescue the fair maiden, and then give her a right bloody good scene too.
Here, Bertie, you can come out now.
Oh, bloody hell! I hate hiding back there. Did you shift it?
Yeah, 100 gold coins. I told you that scam would work.
Yes,
Here, Bertie, hide. It's that ogre.
I want to return this club.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It hasn't said a solid word since I got it home.
Are you Alice Humphreys?
What do you want from me?
You've been a bad girl.
I'm sorry.
I've got something for you.
What? Stop even that!
Remain seated, foolish mortals. I am an evil poltergeist. In life, I was known as Gary. I am Gary the Poltergeist. Tonight, I will torment your earthly souls. However, an accident at work has left me unable to perform my supernatural duties. Someone had failed to secure the ladder I was climbing, and I fell and hurt my ghostly hands. Claims direct have been received over £4,000 and with this money, I discovered I could go about my hauntings by hiring some home help. This is Nigel, my home help. From hell. So without any further ado, let the horrors commence. See me somehow move these books. Are you scared? And now shiver in one of my unexplained cold spots. And look how I leave my ectoplasmic slime all over this humble room. Now finally, hear my disgusting voice over one of your modern mobile phones.
Hello?
Your mother sucks cocks in hall. But now I must go, for I must sexually torment a little old lady. Well, Nigel will, but I will film it and put it on YouTube for his family to see. Twitter that, motherfucker!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, on the latest stop of our walking tour of the haunted sites of Edinburgh. This evening, I brought you here to the Counting House Ballroom here at the Pear Tree Pub. One of the most haunted places in all of Edinburgh. Edinburgh, of course, one of the most haunted cities in all of Great Britain. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have brought you here to see this, the fabled timepiece of Owens. This late 20th century mantelpiece clock is reputed to strike a spectral and terrifying 13 times at midnight as a foreboding of doom for the family who own the Counting House Ballroom. And I have on good authority tonight that the matriarch of the family, a 96-year-old woman, is feeling a bit dicky. She had bad fish, so high hopes for the paranormal. Soon, this clock will begin to strike the dozen, and as it does so, I would like you all to count along and wait for the all-important 13th chime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now the all-important 13th chime, 13! 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't actually haunted, it just appears to be broken. I'm so sorry. We'll try and get something a little better for you later on. Good night.
Crime fighting is a dark and cruel mistress. For Detective Inspector Goodcop, he is in the middle of a case that could make or break his career. But to close this case, he may need help from beyond.
Look, come on, Ben. Tell us where the drugs are, and we can all go home.
Get naughty, copper.
Right. Let's do this the official way. Let's get this interview started, shall we? Police interview with Ben Hortense Hardknock, conducted on today's date at today's time. In the interview is Ben Hardknock. I'm Detective Inspector Goodcop, and with me is Detective Constable East. So, Ben, focus. We have 3 witnesses who saw you on the night in question, and you don't have an alibi. Would you like to talk?
Where's this other copper then?
Oh, don't change the subject, mate.
No, come on. You said on here, there's another copper in this room. Where is he?
Yeah, no, DC East is right. We're asking the questions.
Hey?
Look, stop messing us about.
Who are you talking to?
Don't interrupt.
I didn't interrupt nothing.
That's not really. I did not know that. DC East has just informed me that he saw you try and flog the gear to Bobby the Sock. Now that's not very clever, is it?
Who's DC East?
Excuse me. DC East is one of our best officers. I'll not have you disrespecting him in his presence.
What fucking presence?
All right, calm down. No, don't. Behave yourself. Seriously. You know what, Ben? You're lucky I'm here, because when he gets ignored, he gets angry. So just behave. He hates being ignored.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. You bonbons, you are. You're crazy.
Look, you can provoke me and insult DC East all you like, but you're not going to make life any easier for you, Ben. Help me. Help me, help you, help DC East, help me, help you solve this case.
Look, I'm talking to you or your invisible boyfriend, alright?
What? Oh, no, you know what? Now you've done it.
Done what?
No, you know what? I've tried to play fair. I really have, but you know what? Forget it. I'm letting him off his leash now. You, mate, you're on your own. You know how, look, do you know how hard this case has been for us? He's got 3 weeks to go until reincarnation, and he needs to break this case. Do you know what it's like being a ghost in the Metropolitan Police Force, Ben? It's no life. It's literally no life at all. Right? And he's worked hard to get to where he is today, and he'll be buggered if someone like you's going to ruin it for him now! dorm. All right.
Get off me! I don't want to die!
All right, well, tell us where the drugs are. Tell us where the drugs are.
I don't know!
You don't? All right, what about now then?
I don't know! Somebody help me, please!
Look, just help us or you'll be dead by dawn, Ben. Dead by dawn! Alright!
Alright! The drugs are in the door, so can't open if you don't believe me!
Alright, get a team down to the Westford Nursery Primary School. The drugs are in the girl. Take a knife and a lollipop for later.
Get off me! Come off me, please!
Alright, stand down, detective. Stand down. Don't do this, Di. Don't you dare! Think about your kids. Think about Casper. Think about little Wendy. If you kill him now, they're going to bust you down to Spectre. Right. You know what? You have had your last chance.
Help me!
Call in the battles, Di. You're on your own. Why have you done this, Di? Why you have so much to die for? Why die? Why die? Why die?
Oh, this is way too early. Doody-doody!
In the tiny northern town of Swavely Clough, two kindly old ladies are about to grapple with the very fabric of theoretical quantum physics, and all over a drink at the poorly armed public house.
Oh, hello, Val. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm a little backstage.
Alright, what's wrong?
Well, you know that nice Mr. Schrodinger who lives down the road?
Oh, right.
Yes, well, he's asked me to look after his cat.
Oh, I love cats, mate. Where is it?
Well, it's in this box.
Well, what's it doing in a box?
Well, that's where it lives, apparently.
Should we let it out?
Oh, no, to do so according to Mr. Schrodinger is potentially fatal.
Oh, sounds dangerous.
I know, that's part of the problem.
Well, how do you feed it?
Well, I don't know. Mr. Schrodinger's never left me any food for it.
Poor thing will starve to death in there.
I know, that's part of the problem.
It does seem cruel, though, to put a cat in a box with no food. It must be cramped in there.
Well, according to Mr. Schrodinger, when the cat's inside the box, it's not only inside the box, it's also in a completely different state.
State?
I think he means county.
What, like Bedfordshire? Oh, that's nice. At least they have room to run around. Bedfordshire's one of our larger counties.
This is true.
So how does that work?
String theory.
Oh, lovely! Cats love a bit of string.
I know.
Oh, that's nice. So, we can't see it.
No.
We can't feed it.
No.
But at least it's got some string.
Yes.
But we don't know if it's alive.
No.
So it might be dead.
Yes, and that's part of the problem.
Oh. So what shall we do?
Oh, I know. I'll give the box a little shake.
It's alive!
Oh, thank God for that. You know, that could have been a right nightmare.
Oh, I know. Remember last year when you had to babysit that dog for Mr. Pavlov?
Oh, don't mention his name. Murder it was. Every time the doorbell rang, there was another carpet ruined.
Lights, please. Hello, everyone. What I'm going to do instead of a sketch now is a little experiment I've been kind of put together.
Oh God, it's doing it already. Sorry,
No,
Paul. No,
I'm
Paul.
doing an
Before you
EV
get
video.
going, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I know you've come here to see comedy today.
No, I'm
Paul
gonna
wants to
do
do a
my-
science experiment.
I
Just
don't want- no.
Put the back down.
No.
Put the back down.
No.
Guys.
Yes?
Thank you.
Paul,
Just
no. It's like your argument.
Yes.
Yes. Look,
Well,
this is a good sketch. This is not going to work, your stupid experiment, and it's not funny.
You haven't let me try it yet.
It's crap.
I saw it on Most Haunted,
Oh.
so it must be good.
Just do the sketch.
Put the back
3
down.
against 1.
Just do the sketch.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so being the newest members of the group,
You are both bastards.
I needed to be there.
What am I doing then?
Right, so being the newest members of the group, I want to be able to kind of earn my stripes here. So I've written a sketch I thought we both could do. It's some good, solid acting there.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've got the acting background, so that's what I'm coming with. So teach you something.
Chanzo is not acting back. You know it's right.
Oh yes, it is.
You know what? No, we won't do that tonight.
Right.
Sorry, so who am I reading then?
Right, so you're reading for the old man, which is very apt. Okay.
Apt. Right.
And,
Okay, so I'll be old.
yes, you read old man, okay. So,
Right,
so ladies and gentlemen, this piece is called The Way to Raven's Point. It's written by me.
When you are. If ever. Seriously, when?
Let me play. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way to Raven's Point?
Hello to you. I see you are a far way from home, stranger. How can I help you?
I thank you, kind sir. I'm looking for the house of the lost soul in the hamlet of Raven's Point. Do you know the way?
I do. First, you head for the river of salvation. Then you take a left at the Sleepy Hall.
Sleepy Hollow. It says Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. There you must make a chalk ice.
Choice.
Okay. So anyway, then you got
Get.
To the bridge of temptation. You must battle the evil bridge demon, one who holds the secret to the laxative of life. The demon will be ready for you and undoubtedly represent a great knob jockey.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy that you must defeat. But be careful, he will try hard to push you under his dick.
Doc.
And if you can defeat him, he will grant you passage to the master boatsman.
Master Boatsman. Master Boatsman. It's written there.
Where is a master boatsman?
Doesn't matter. It's written
I'm
there.
sorry,
Just read it.
You put me on the spot. You know I read at a 6th grade level.
Look, are you just trying to ruin this for me deliberately?
A little bit, yes. How about you don't? Okay, sorry. You know what? I'll do my best to do it again as you want me to. Okay, I apologise. Let's do it again.
It's my first show with you guys. Help me out.
I know.
Okay?
Well, give me a chance then.
All right. Do it properly. One last time.
Properly.
Okay. With the accent.
What do you mean accent? What do you mean accent?
Look.
Oh no, you're right. Accent. I will do it in an accent. Here we go. Let's rock this bitch. Whenever you're ready? See, I really can't.
Do you want to sell another bang to your head you got last week on the show?
I didn't get a ball to my head. Should we just do this? I'm going to rock this, right?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way to Raven's Point?
Ho-hee, ho-hee, ho! Hello to you! I see you are far away from home, stranger! How can I help you?
Thank you, kind sir. I am looking for the house of lost souls in the hamlet of Raven's Point. Do you know the way?
Ho-hee, ho-hee, ho! Oui, I do! First you head to the river of salvation. Then you take a left at the Sleepy Hollow. There you must make a choice. There, get to the bridge of temptation. You will battle an evil bridge demon. One who will hold the secret to the elixir of life. He will be a great jeopardy, but if you can defeat him, he will grant you passage to the master boatsman, and he will take you to Raven's Point.
And are you sure of this, old man?
Indeed I am, or else my name is not Hamish McTaggart.
truck driver can be a lonely job, and the only eye contact you make is with the cat's eyes that stare back at you from the road ahead. For trucker Bernard Puck, not only is he about to pick up his first hitchhiker, but also a one-way ticket to Scaryville.
It's 9 o'clock and time for news. Police are still searching for the man thought responsible for the murders of 23 newborn young lovelies at a local campsite. Police have released a description of the man they wish to speak to. He is described as white, 5 foot 8 inches tall, and
all together in stone comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hair.
the suspect wears glasses.
With apologies to our listeners, we have just received some breaking news about the man wanted in connection with the campsite murders. Police have confirmed that the suspect was last seen walking alongside the A40 this evening.
Amongst other distinguishing features, he has quite a bad twitch,
as well as suffering with severe personal space issues. If you believe you've seen this man, please contact your local police immediately. We now return you to your current programme.
Quiet day in the north of London. Birds sing, the sun shines. Everything seems perfect. But for Horace Winter, being caught short in an unusual part of his local park spells a trip through the door marked weird.
Welcome to the haunted toilet. Try not to pee your pants.
Frankenstein's monster was last seen on the 24th of August 1832 whilst on the way to the home of his good friend and creator Victor. He never arrived. Frankenstein's monster is described as 7 foot 8 inches tall with a mottled and scarred complexion. His hairstyle is in a distinctive flat top. He wears an ill-fitting blue suit and glam metal boots. On behalf of the friends and family of Frankenstein's monster, his good friend Count Dracula would like to make a more personal appeal.
Thank you very much. Frankie, come on, we miss you so much. Me and the mummy, what we we gonna do? We can't live without you. Come back, we miss you clumping about the castle. The wolfman, he misses you too, but he's killing someone. So, please come home. How are we gonna do the Abbott and Costello movies now? Please, I can't go.
Thank you very much indeed. Frankenstein's monster was last seen recently in Cooper's Mill, shortly before it burned to the ground, whilst in the company of several thousand angry villagers carrying burning pitchforks. Were you one of that rain? Frankenstein's monster, placed alongside crime stoppers, I thank you.
Mommy, not you as well!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, once more brought you back here to the Counting House ballroom here at the Pear Tree Pub. Earlier on, small mistake with the timepiece alone with the Reverend Car. Sorry about that. This time I have it on good authority from the owners of the Counting House that this room is renowned for its poltergeist activity. Now, I recently spent a couple of quid on the OB store buying myself an EMF reader, so if we do have any poltergeist activity, it should show up in here. If there are any poltergeists in the room, I will get them to come on here and ring my bell so we know that they're in the area with us. And of course, if we do have any evidence of poltergeist, that would be absolutely fantastic. No, I'm actually getting some very strong readings at the moment. There is definitely a presence here in the room at the moment. If there are any poltergeists here please come down and ring my bell. If there's any poltergeist here, please ring my bell. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can all agree, ladies and gentlemen, although there's no poltergeist activity here in the Counting House ballroom, we have proved the discovery of hobbits.
Journey with us now to the distant near future. Two scientists are on the verge of an amazing scientific discovery, and yet, from beyond, other eyes are also watching with keen interest.
So where are we at?
Well, I've just got a few more calculations to make.
I see it. I'll just align the equipment there.
And then we are ready.
Indeed, it is time.
Can you believe it? This is the culmination of our work. Can all that we here now stand together, you and me, on the very brink of the most amazing scientific discovery of our species?
Yes, it's been 20 long years in experimentation, $50 billion, and these amazing minds together. And amazing equipment. There's aerials, and wires, and a plastic box.
Everything is ready.
Then it is time.
All we need to do is just add one drop of our solution to serum N2Z9, and then we shall hopefully make history.
Not hopefully, definitely.
Behold, I am from your future.
My word, who are you?
I am Armagattatron 5, but you may call me Armagattatron 5. I have travelled many years through the sweaty mist of time to be at this very moment in your presence.
Oh, but why?
What you are doing here is very important. Very important. I have come to report and observe, and then report again back to my people. The people of the future. You should be very impressed.
Oh, but we are.
Carry on as you were. I'm merely here to observe and report. Ignore me at all times. That is your only rule. Ignore me.
Is there anything else we should do? Oh, Armagattatron 5?
What did I just say?
Ignore me?
Exactly!
Come on.
I'm here to observe and report. I'll sit out of the way on this comfy chair. That's better. Proceed.
Right. Perfect. So remember, so everything is ready now. What we need to do is just remember the single drop of the solution.
Just one drop. Any more than that, it's catastrophic.
Have you started yet?
No.
Stop looking at me!
No, we haven't started yet.
No, actually, before you continue, could you fetch me a cup of that primitive tea-style beverage?
I suppose so, yes. Okay.
Sugar, 2 milks. Ignore me!
Okay.
Oh, why am I waiting? What's he doing? Milking Daisy's teats?
I'm sure we'll be back in a moment, I'll
Right, okay, here's a tea for you.
Fine.
There we go. Right, let's crack on then.
What, no biscuits?
Do we have any biscuits?
Well, I think we've got a tin in the back.
The alpha men of the future demand biscuits.
Go and get the biscuits.
What's going on between you two then, eh? Hoochie coochie.
Right, so.
Okay, I've got the biscuits. Here you go.
Ah, biscuits.
Come on, let's go. Wait! What are you doing?
Biscuits
What are you doing?
are soft and cheap. I'm most disappointed with this inferior selection. What are these bourbons? They look more like shit sandwiches. And this so-called jammy dodgers are obviously cheap knockoffs from Happy Shopper. I demand a plan B on the biscuit situation.
We've got some fig rolls in the back.
Fig rolls? I shit her!
I'm afraid that's all that we've got.
I'm most disappointed with the past.
Look, we really must be getting on with the experiment. The government will want answers soon.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Well, if you just shut up, we can get on with it.
You have an attitude problem.
Oh, how rude. Come on, let's crack.
Hey, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so remember now, it's just one drop.
Piss! Are you trying to poison me? I said 2 milks.
Seriously, we're ruining fixing the kids.
What's to be a
Look, just what exactly did you come back from the future to find out?
I came back to find out why 2 of the Earth's greatest scientists failed in their bid to create an eternal power source. And now I know why.
Yes, because you shouted piss!
If you hadn't tried to poison me with crappy substandard biscuits and piss-weak tea, I wouldn't have had to show my displeasure, you pair of feminine hoes!
You caused all of this. You ruined this completely.
Look, I don't have to take this kind of crap from you. I'm going to go back 30 years in time to fuck your mother. Yeah, stuck on my time-travelling twizzle stick of doom. Doody-doody-doo. No!
You might not have heard me, I'm called Donald Twat. Hang on. Oh, that's dinner sorted. Anyway, right, here we go. What I'm here to do today is show you that being a cartoon character is shit, right? It's crap, because you laughed at my pain. Well, tonight, through the imagination of art, I will demonstrate cartoon and pain with, oh no. You don't have to do this. I do! They don't know our pain! They don't! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my assistant, you recognise him, he's Snarf from Thundercats. Yeah, you know him. Do your catchphrase.
Snarf.
Hey! Easy money. Right, experiment number 1. Smack me in the face. Alright then. Hey! Painful! Hey! And now, to prove that a cartoon is no life, I will show you my deformity. I will show you my deformity. Here we go, you do it right. Hey, my penis is a joke too! Hey! Laugh it up, scummers! Hey! Oh no, I have done my part.
Well, you want me to snap your teeth in there?
No, I don't want that.
No, but you said back there you wanted me to smack your teeth in.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Didn't. honey. Hey, joke's on you. Oi, right, I'm going to leave while my dignity is intact. I think I've proved my point.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
get
you have.
Watch out! You've got your trousers anyway, because you'll fall over! Watch out there, bud! Jesus, watch out with the cavalry! There's a cow there!
Hey, I found a quid.
There are times in every Southern belle's life when she must become a woman and do exactly what a man tells her. But in Rednecksville, USA, a man is not only a potential suitor, but a potential dinner as well.
I do declare I am the fairest belle in all of here, Oklahoma.
And you'll get no such argument from me, sweet daughter of mine. And I'll bring fantastic news, honey.
Oh, Pappy! Pappy! Tell me, have you found me a man?
Didn't I say I was going to go out and get you a man, and I've gone out and got you a man, honey?
No, Pappy!
Wait, Cletus!
Right, we are not doing this sketch.
Why not?
You should be ashamed looking like that. You look like a Catholic's nightmare.
Paul, we're doing this sketch. We're halfway through it. Just interrupt.
No, I am doing my experiment. Yeah, come on.
Black! Put it all on black! I'm going to win! Put it on the 330!
Eli!
Oh.
Eli, it's gambling sheep, not gambling sheep. Gambling meatball.
I was waiting for my cue. Right, well, since he's messed up, can I do my experiment now?
It's not fair.
No.
This is a nice sketch, man. Everything else has been a bit dark. This is light.
No, I don't know. No. This is the whole point. If it wasn't for me being in this group, you three would be doing sketches about rainbows and badgers, right? And you'd be called the Wacky Chaps of Whimsy's Bumper Book of Whimsy or something. Right? No, I'm doing an experiment that I've planned really hard to do, so please let me have 5 minutes to do this. Thank you. Didn't sign up.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, let Paul do his little experiment and then he'll go back and have a nap and we'll have fun.
2 minutes. Right, yes, alright. So, the idea is that anyone who watches Most Haunted knows that they do a thing called EVP, which stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon, right? It's the idea where, with a tape recorder at a haunted location, you can speak to the dead. What? So you can do an experiment, you leave the tape recorder running and you ask the ghost questions. When you play the tape back, you can get the voices of the dead on that tape. I've got a clip for you. Nigel?
Do you want us to leave? He said no.
See, in that clip they ask the ghost.
No, we're not doing that.
The ghost says,
Ghost says, it sounds shit.
No, we're not doing this. It's ridiculous. If you're going to come up with a decent amount of proof, then fine. I'm sure people will want to listen to it.
You haven't even let me start.
It's right. It's rubbish. We're not doing this.
How about that? Is this electronic?
No, we just get second place.
Just another discussion. Right! Sorry, I didn't want to have to do this. Eli, I've got a letter. Give me a few minutes to read that out.
Okay, right, first position, start seeing.
Okay, back.
I do declare I am the fairest belle in all of here, Oklahoma.
And you won't get no such argument from me, honey child. And I bring fantastic news.
Guys, sorry. I think you should listen to this.
What?
Dear bastards, if you're reading this, then I have shot myself in the head with a gun.
What gun?
Give that gun, Graeme, you ignorant prick.
Oh my God, it's done it! It's really done it! I'm trying to put his face back in the building of useless thing.
By this time, I hope you are very sorry, but now I shall prove that EVP is real. Turn on the radio in the bag and find an empty frequency.
I'm trying to wrap it up as best I can, but it looks like a meat feast pizza. Not even a nice one, cheap one. Iceland!
voice to come through.
What?
It's not going to work.
Shitty record. Hey guys, I'm speaking to you from beyond the grave.
Paul?
Yes, suck on my dead voice. I'm talking to you. I proved you guys completely wrong.
What, you killed yourself? To prove us wrong. Great. Well done.
That's a bit much, Paul.
So, it was either that or not do anything. So it was either or.
Why have you done this to me, Paul? Why have you left me alone with these two? They can't write.
So look.
I can't do it on my own.
Shut up, you ginger menace, right? I saw you hover over my body and look in my wallet for money, right? That's not love.
You still owe me a tenner.
Bollocks, I don't. She was free, she said. Look, anyway, all you gotta do now is bring me back from the dead. It's that simple.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
Well, how?
Yeah, it's very simple, really. All you've got to do...
Hello? Where am I? What's going on?
Who's that?
Look, there's an old man here with me who just died. He wants to speak to the living.
Well, tell him to push off.
If someone tell those bloody kids to stop pushing fire through the electric box, I'm gonna think I'm something.
Piss off. Right, sorry, he's got now. Eyes focused, right, we'll do this. Let's get on who you are. Graeme, I'm going to need you to bring my body on stage now, please.
Okay, I'll bring your body.
Right, perfect. Now, Eli, Adam, all the stuff you need for the ceremony is in the bag. There should be a book in there.
Oh yeah.
Is it, what is it?
Voodoo for Dummies.
Yeah, that's the one. Right, I think it's chapter 6.
Chapter 6. Raising the dead.
That's the one.
Oh! Here's a recipe for voodoo chili.
Right, can we stay focused now, please? Listen, just get the ceremony, Graeme, get my body back on.
Right, okay. I'll bring it down. See that? If this works, Paul, I'll give you my life savings. Right, I'll do the ceremony.
What is called
This is going to work.
Life savings! Yes!
Right, let's do the scene. I think he's okay.
Get it off. Get your business shoes. Life savings!
Just start from the top.
I do declare I'm the fairest belle in the whole of here, Oklahoma.
I'm not one to argue with that fact there, honey. And I bring fantastic news.
Oh, Pappy, what is it? Have you found me a man?
Didn't I say I was going to go out and get you a man?
Yes.
And I still gone out and got you a man. Honey, meet Cletus. Save him.
He's mighty pretty.
He's a very fine man indeed there, honey.
Can he do anything?
Can he do anything?
Can he sing to me?
Oh, he can sing. Why, Cletus here has got mad at fanboys. Go on, Cletus, sing for her. Life savings.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Pay no attention to him, honey child. I think he was just warming up. Like Cletus here has got a lovely voice.
No, come on, Brian. We're not doing this. We're not doing a scene with a pegging zombie. All right? I know you do this kind of thing for kicks, but I'm not enjoying it.
But this is not going to be. This is supposed to be. We can't leave it like this.
You're right. You should stop the show now. It ends terribly. I've been 30 minutes into the future. Zombie Paul bites the audience and it leads to none of it. What's more, biscuits become extinct.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is supposed to be the big finish. Can you help us? Can you do anything?
I can, for a price.
What?
No, technically the Jaffa cakes are cakes.
Yeah, they're not biscuits.
Blasphemy! I've killed men for saying less than that. I didn't fight the biscuit wars of 25 million just to be insulted by some drag artist. Now, have you got any Jaffa cakes or not?
No.
No, we do. There was some lying right next to Paul's body out the back when I found it.
All right, I'll get them.
Well, how are you going to be able to help us? What can you do?
It's very simple. I'll go back to the point just before he shoots himself in the head.
Right.
Stop him from doing that.
Yeah.
Then the timeline will revert to normal.
Right.
That's the one where he fails to prove EVP is real.
Okay.
And then he dies lonely in a hovel after wanking over pictures of Richard Hammond for years.
So we're back to normal. That's good.
Okay, a box of McVitie's finest.
Is that good enough? Please!
Right, just give me
save our soul! I'll show them!
Doody-doody-doo! Well, maybe I've come to the wrong moment here. Not really sure. I think I've come several hours into the future. Probably something to do with a prop. What the hell is going on? Oh yeah. I am too early. I've just been informed. Sorry. Doody-doody.
Right! I didn't want to have to do this. Eli, here's a letter, right? Give me a few moments and then read it out, okay? Right, how does this shit work? Who are you?
I'm here to stop you shooting yourself in your head, naughty boy!
No, I'm gonna do.
Right, plan B. Are you Mrs. Amanda Gannon in the year 1978?
Yes, I am.
You're exterminated! I hope that doesn't mess the timeline up!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the end of the Bumper Book of Wacky Jazz. Wacky Jazz Whimsy! Yeah!
Have you seen Mr. Badger?
Where is he?
I don't know!
Is he in the crowd, children?
Ooh, where's Mr. Badger? He's at the end of the rainbow!
Read us together.
Lovely!
Let's have a hug, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our nice and fluffy show of badges and rainbows. Say goodnight, children. Handbook, Mr. Adam Lannon! Yay! Graeme Casey! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You just witnessed our show as part of the Free Festival, which of course means it costs you nothing to get in. Leaving's going to prove quite a bit more tricky. As you can imagine, ladies and gentlemen, any part of the festival in any venue can spend anything up to £10–15 per show. I think we can all agree that this show was worth at least a £5. So if you'd like to make a donation on the way out, I shall be stood there with a glass in hand. Please fill it and take care of the step as you leave the venue. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.